viewers and vinyl community. I'm your man DJ Funk. The camera's on, so welcome to the Funk Cafe. It was a good weekend. Friday drop was good if you're an R&B lover. Had two good drops. Last week was not a bad drop, but price-wise it was. If you watched our show, Let's Talk Records with Miss Lady Soul and the Big Yellow Rebel, of course me, you would have heard me talk about how I refuse to I'm not ready to pay $40 for an album. To leave out a record store with just two records paying north of $90, I'm not ready for that. If you are, more power to you. But I'm not there yet. So this Friday was a good drop and good prices. Very good prices. And I'm going to share those two drops I picked up with you. Soon I cut the speaker down. Sorry about that if you heard that going off. And the first one was the one in a million, Aaliyah. Two record set. Fantastic. You know, this is one that a lot of R&B lovers that collect vinyl have been waiting for. If you was to see this online, which was, I guess, an original copy, selling $200-300. But here, where I'm at, got this bad boy for $22. You know, I was skeptic on how it was going to sound, you know, being on Blackground Records. I heard some of these stuff could be suspect. But, to my surprise, this record sound fantastic. The bass, the highs, the mids were on point. Only complaint I got is that they stuffed these records in these flimsy paper shedding sleeves. Now this is my second copy, because my first copy, when I got it home, opened it, pulled it out, where they drilled the hole, they left the flakes of the plastic in the paper sleeve with the record. So by the time I opened it and got the record out, there was a big old scratch from where that piece of plastic was just doing its business. Probably doing from the factory to shipping to the store to them stocking it. That piece of flake plastic was getting busy. But took it back, got another copy from another record store because they didn't have no more because it sold out. Got another copy, got it home, still dealt with the same crappy paper sleeves though, but the records were good. So, yes, one in a million, Aaliyah, and it sounds fantastic. The next one, Toni Braxton, Libra. A lot of R&B people have been waiting for this one. You know, her stuff, like her debut album, Heat, Secrets, you look online, going for crazy money. I just hope this is the start of them releasing all her stuff at affordable prices. This right here, $19. Yes, $19. So you see that I'm smiling. Friday release, the prices, fantastic. Fantastic. And this is the album that got that Please on there. It's another song on here called Stupid that was on the soundtrack of Diary of a Mad Black Woman. You got to hear that one. But this album is fantastic as well, and sounds fantastic. Bass, highs in the mid range, in the low is excellent. He did a great job. And I don't know, digital, analog, you know that whole controversy. I don't care. This sounds fantastic on my system, and that's all that matters to me. But those two were my Friday pickups, which I had no problem shelling out the cash for them because the price was right. So shout out to Blackground Music. If you keep on putting out good stuff like that, sounding like that, hey, keep on doing it. But, you know, watch out for the drill shavings that's left behind. And, you know, I know you try to keep costs down, but paper sleeves, really? You need to check out online to see what original copies of them are going for. Maybe you appreciate it better and put them in better sleeves. That's just me saying that. So if anybody from Blackground hears this, hey, thank you for the great music. Thank you for the weighty sound. They wasn't warped. And just, you know, package them a little more safer and better, because that's great music that people need to have and listen to on vinyl. And if you really knew the prices that these albums selling for online, the original copies, I think you might treat those a little better when you press them and pack them. Just saying. All right, now I got that off my chest. Whew, where do I want to start? Okay, now I went to the new section that still sells, you know, the Silk New Records. Because, you know, I got so used to the Friday drops. So basically, you know, I just got into the Friday drop stuff. And once I picked up what I want, I was pretty much, you know, at my limit to spending. So I never really went to the new section where they just put stuff in there that, you know, I should say general stuff. Because they constantly getting stuff in, you know, different types of music and everything that they might not put on the list as a Friday drop. But I went there, and I'm glad I did. In the new band, Still Silk Records, that's what I'm going to call it so you can understand what I'm talking about, picked up this Bastards of Soul. Album's entitled Corners. Fantastic. $20. $20. Great LP. It's funk soul. Sounds fantastic. Now, the packing is superior. You heard me complain about Blackground, but heavy stock. This is gatefolded. Nice inner sleeve. Look at that. Listen to that. Heavy. Look at that. That picture is telling you how this album sounds. Fantastic. Comes on standard black vinyl. Sounds great. Flat, not warped at all. Just, that's the hype sticker that was on the plastic. But just great. Sounds good. Bastards of Soul. If you haven't heard of them, now you know. And if you see this album, I suggest, if you like that funk, soul, you'll love this. I mean, the title says it, you know, Bastards of Soul. They let you know, hey, we funky and we got soul. So this was great. This was a great pickup, but just own it. $20. Next, The Brief Encounter. Now, I've seen this around before, and Real Gone Music did this, and this was a funk album, 1977. This band is from North Carolina, and this is some funky stuff. Funky stuff. It's fantastic. 77 soul. Funk music. And this is a colored vinyl. They call it Smoky Mountain Vinyl Press. And now it's not a paper, it's lined. So don't say, oh, but they done this right. And this is 77 records. On label, Real Gone Music put it out. But check out this beauty. Look at that. That is beautiful, isn't it? Yes. And like I said, polyline sleeve and background music. If you see this video, start putting your stuff in these. Even if you got to up the record a nickel, it'll be worth it. It would be worth it. So this in the new band Silk, and this was like $22. Glad I got it. Sounds fantastic. Whoo. Funky stuff. 1977. Funk. Hot Chocolate. This is from Numeral. And now, this is not the group Hot Chocolate. You thinking that did Sexy Things and what was the other one? Everyone is a Winner. Not the same Hot Chocolate. This is a threesome from Cleveland. And they formed this band, I want to say, this was in the 70s. And it's funky. It's funky. And this was another record that was under $25. I think this was like 20, 23, 22, 23. It might be the same price as The Brief Encounter. But it was under $25. And I'm glad I got this too. This is some funky stuff. You know what? This was $23. Got a mirror pan, $1 more for this. And I guess because of this, they got a color here called, what's it called? Cocoa Vinyl. There, see it better. Do it like a cup of cocoa to you? But funky stuff. So I don't mind spending the money when it's in reason. You know, under $25, you know, we were kind of used to that price. You know, $25, $26, $28 until they just skyrocket. But this is what I'm doing now. And this is Hot Chocolate out of Cleveland. And not a record that is pressed well, sounds fantastic, and you're not spending a boatload of money for it. And it's good music if you're into the soul and funk. This is fantastic. Now, that's what I bought out of the new used Silk section. This is my Friday drops I showed to Tony Braxton and Aaliyah. So I went to the used section. And now the prices did get a little higher in the used section, but for good reason. So let me show you. In the used section, they had the VMP hip hop. This is Young MC, Stone Cold Rhythm. Okay. This was $28. But I didn't mind it at all. Because for $28, for 28 bucks, it's packaged very well. Anybody familiar with this company, VMP? Let me know. Comes in, of course, that sleeve. The first sleeve was mine. Then you get this Obi strip. The lettering on here feels like vinyl. You know, it's got that tacky feel, and it's raised, and it feels so good. Very heavy constructed sleeve. You get the polyline black. Set that there. You get this very, very nice booklet. Very nice. And the inside, look at this. It's yellow and red. And it's just, they just match this all the way down to the core, because I'm going to show you. Check out this vinyl. Booyah. Look at that. Look at that. They really just took it the extra mile. I mean, from the lettering, the vinyl, $28. Yeah. And I'm a fan. I mean, Young MC, come on, bust the move. If you want it, you got it. Yeah, come on now. Y'all know that one. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. And compared to $40, just 28, and you got all of that. All that. So that's why, you know, I'm kind of just, you know, picking my poison, so to speak. Now, I will say if, let's just say next Friday, nothing's out there really making me feel, I'll put that back in later, making me feel like picking up anything on a Friday drop, then I might go and pick up that LMA or the Nelly, flip a coin, and just pay, you know, what you want. It's one record, leave. So, you know, I dropped that $40 Friday pickup, just a couple Fridays late. You know what I'm saying? So, that's not it. Then they also had the Meters Rejuvenation. Now, that was 28. This was $31 for this one. I mean, it's the Meters, and everybody know the Meters. I mean, that's that funky New Orleans stuff. That's that funky New Orleans swing, funk, jazz, soul, wherever you want to put it. The Meters throws it out there at you. And this is another beautiful pressing by VMP. Of course, you know, you get that. Look, this came with some art right there. It says original artwork by Julia Fletcher. So I shouted you out, Julia. This is her artwork, and it's telling you about where she's from, Baltimore, Maryland. That, and the same as the Young MC, it has that vinyl feel. You know, you can almost feel the tackiness. Yeah. And the same with Rejuvenation, same thing. Always love that cover. Always love that cover. And this has the same polyline black sleeve. And this also has a booklet. You know. Yeah. Pretty cool. For the money, yes. Don't mind at all. Now this vinyl will blind you. Check this out. Woo! Hurting my eyes. Just pulling it out. Look at that. Now I'll take it all the way out. Look at that. Man. That's crazy. But, you know. Yes. And it sounds terrific. Sounds fantastic. I ain't got no complaints. And like I say, for the money, it was worth it. Sounds good, looks good. It's all right with me. Now I remember to put that one on there, didn't I? So that's where I'm at right now with a lot of my record buying, is the fact that I'm just picking and choosing and a lot more wise, you know, to it all. Just being a lot more wise in choosing what I buy at these high prices. Because I feel I want to be able to get my money's worth, you know? Not because they putting it at a higher price, trying to get me to believe it's worth my money. This right here, I really feel that this was worth the coins that I spent. Right here. And last but not least, Erykah Badu, Mama's Gun, also VMP. I'm kind of glad this is all he had that because I probably would have kept on going. Now this was the most expensive one, and I'm a big Erykah Badu fan, so I didn't even care. See, when it gets to the point that you don't even care, you know, because it's something really, really nice, and it really giving you a good product, you know, and you saw those other two. So this is equally. I mean, of course you get the Obi strip, the raised gold. This comes on red and yellow vinyl. And these were all in the used section. So, and this was priced, I believe I paid $38, the OB. The artwork on the back. Robert Maxwell did that photo. This is also a gate fold. And this is probably more expensive because this is a 2-record set, where the other ones are just 1 record. And here's the red. As you can see, beautiful. Beautiful. And I mean, they look like they never even been played, but they were in the used section. That one. Now this didn't have a book, so I don't know. It's because they didn't want it to be too thick and bulky, or somebody took it out and never put it back in. If anybody got this, excuse me, let me know. Did it come with a booklet? I really don't care, but just the records are in beautiful condition. Oh, look at that. Look at that label. Yeah, Miss Erica. So beautiful. Beautiful lady. Talented lady. But just a great weekend. And I'm really satisfied. The purchases. And I'm really happy that the Friday drop this time was a lot cheaper. So with that said, I'm gonna leave it at that. We'll see what next Friday brings, what's coming out. Will I be picking up Fridays? But like I said, you heard me. I said if nothing comes out to tickle my fancy on a Friday drop, I will probably flip a coin and either pick up the LMA or the Nellyville. But if nothing comes out, I will definitely let y'all know which one I picked up. And I will make a video saying, well, I picked up, the coin toss led me to pick up LMA or Nelly. But that's it. It's a good weekend. Very happy. I want to get back to spending a little more music before I start relaxing and winding down, getting ready to hit the grindstone tomorrow, which is work. But the camera came on. I want to share some records and finds with you. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'm your man, DJ Funk, and you know when the camera's on, you're always welcome here in the Funk Cafe, and you know what I'm about to say. I'm out.